The ayes to the right, 286. The noes to the left, 344.
The ayes to the right, 286. The noes to the left, 344. So the noes have it, the noes have it. Unlock.
Mr. Speaker, I think it should be a matter of profound regret to every member of this House that once again we have been unable to support leaving the European Union in an orderly fashion. The implications of the House's decision are grave. The legal default now is that the United Kingdom is due to leave the European Union on the 12th of April, in just 14 days' time.
Well, they were supposed to leave today, but now Theresa May says they're going to leave in 14 days' time. I'm not sure if I believe a single word she says. Joining us now via Skype is one of our favorite Rebel correspondents, who herself happens to be a member of the European Parliament. And I think her very job as an MEP hangs in the balance. Janice Atkinson joins us now via Skype. Janice, great to see you again.
Hi, Ezra.
Now
I was supposed to be out of a job in 2.5 hours' time, but Parliament has kept me in it. I think maybe just to the 12th of April. Then we can leave on World Trade Organization rules, I hope.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's been about 2.5 years. It's bizarre to me that there's this 11th hour panic and redo. These things should have been ironed out. I remain a skeptic. I think that the Prime Minister Theresa May and the Conservative Party don't actually want to leave, and now they're just in throw anything at the wall mode. But look, I'm not right in the thick of it. What do you think is really going on?
We've got to remain Prime Minister, we've got to remain opposition, and we've got to remain government. And that's the problem. You know, the people voted to leave, and the majority voted, 85% of the MPs that were sent to Parliament in a general election just 2 years ago all stood on a manifesto to leave the European Union. And that's the problem. We've got this enormous disconnect between the voters and what the people in Parliament who are not representing us. And I think social media programmes like this, that's opened up that chasm, because people don't actually believe that they're being listened to. And I was on the streets today. I was filming for Rebel. We'll be uploading that film soon. And just people are just so angry that their representatives in Parliament have not delivered the will of the people. And Mrs May never actually wanted us to leave. She wanted us to leave on her terms, which were deeply flawed. And we've got a few brave souls in Parliament, a few Brexiteers that are trying to push the real Brexit through. I worry about our democracy, Ezra. We have a first-past-the-post system here, and we've got some elections coming up in a few weeks' time, just local elections, and it's going to be none of the above. They're just going to be voting for Brexit parties or independent parties. I think they've got one almighty shot coming to them in Westminster if they don't deliver Brexit. The new date is now the 12th of April. The EU has already said, Mr Barnier and Mr Tusk, they have organised an emergency meeting for, I think, the end of next week, because they don't want us to leave without a deal. They pushed it to the deadline. She's pushed it to the deadline. We're pushing it to the deadline, and we're saying we leave on the 12th of April now. No more shenanigans.
That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue, and then I interview an interesting guest. And then I end by reading my hate mail, but you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.